Hello, today I will discuss about strings in Java. So first consider the class myString, this class. Inside this class I have kept public static void main, and inside this main all the string functions are described. String is a default class in Java. So whenever I want to create an object of string class, I have to write in this way: string, that is the class name, then object name s1 equal to new string, first bracket open close. This is the constructor of string class. In this way we can create an object which is s1. Now we can create a character array, and using that character array we can initialize another string object. Here I have done this. This is a character array whose name is C array, and it has three elements A, B and C. As we know that array is a structure, data structure like this, where contiguous memory allocations are done. The index of array starts with 0 in this case, and A, B, C, these three are the elements whose indexes are 0, 1 and 2. Then string s2 equal to new string, and as parameter I am passing C array. That means this whole array is passed as the parameter. So s2 is becoming ABC. s2 is a string which is ABC. The difference between s2 and this character array is, in this character array, A, B and C are three different characters. But in this string, ABC is treated as a complete string, where A, B, C cannot be used separately. Then we are creating another string with a part of character array. So first we are taking P array, where 5 elements are there, A, B, C, D, E. Like this P array, where A, B, C, D, E are 5 elements and these are the indexes. Then when we are creating the string s3, then I am passing P array, then 2 and 3. It means starting from index 2, 3 characters will be taken. So if I start from index 2, then it starts with C and then 3 characters. So C, D, E. These 3 characters are coming, and that is being initialized to s3. Then string s4 equal to new string s3. Here also this is another way of creating a string object, where we can pass another string object in the constructor of string class. So when I am creating s4, I am passing s3. So whatever be the content of s3, the same content will come to s4. So as s3 is having CDE, s4 will also have CDE. Then we are creating a string with byte array. So I am first declaring one byte array whose name is B array, where I have kept 65, 66, 67 and 68, like this. Now we know that 65 is the ASCII value of capital A, 66 is the ASCII value of capital B and so on. So when this B array is used for creating a string, then instead of taking these numeric values, these corresponding character values are taken. So when I am writing string s5 equal to new string B array, I am passing B array here in this constructor of string class. Then ABCD, capital ABCD will be initialized to s5. So ABCD is contained in s5. Then S6. S6 is equal to new string B array, comma 1, comma 2. In this case, we have to start from index 1 and 2 characters will be taken from B array. So if we see this, index 1 contains B, index 1 of B array contains capital B, and then starting from this position, if we take 2 consecutive elements, then B and C will come. So S6 will contain BC. Now string length. If we want to calculate the length of a string, then we can use length function, which is a defined function in length as length in string class. So if I want to calculate the length of string S2, then I have to write int L or int any variable name A equal to the string object dot length first bracket open close. So as S2 is containing ABC, the length will be 3 because 3 characters are there, and that will be returned to the integer L here. Now we will create a string where we will give the string, not means directly I am giving the string, not using new string first bracket open close. So I am writing string S7. String S7 equal to within double quote I am writing ABCD. So this ABCD will be directly assigned to S7. So S7 is containing ABCD. Then string concatenation. Suppose we want to concatenate several strings. Then if we use plus operation, then those strings will be concatenated and it will be converted to a single string. So in this case, I am concatenating S2, S7 and one more string, that is EFGH. So the content of S2 is ABC, S7 is ABCD and EFGH is also there. So ABC, ABCD and EFGH. This will be the content of S8. So this is coming to S8. Now suppose I want to concatenate one integer value with this string. That is also possible. I have declared int num whose value is 2. Then I am concatenating this 2 with S8. As we see that S8 is already a string. So with this string, when 2 will be added, then that will also be treated as a string. So 2 will be concatenated at the end of S8 and it will become ABC, ABCD, EFGH, that is the content of S8, and then at the end 2. So this is S9. Then S10. Suppose I am writing this within double quote, I have written addition of 2 and 2 is, and after that I have written plus 2 plus 2. Then the output will be like this. Addition of 2 and 2 is 2, 2. Because this 2 plus 2 will be considered as a string. It will not be considered as an integer operation or an arithmetic operation. If I want to add 2 plus 2, then that should be written within first bracket open close. Then only it will be considered as a arithmetic operation and 2 plus 2 will give us 4. Again that 4 will be concatenated with this sentence, addition of 2 plus 2 is this sentence. So finally it will be addition of 2 plus 2 is 4. Then comes a very important function, that is toString function. So far we have created many objects, but we have not printed any object. We have passed object as a parameter to a function. We have returned object as a return type element from any function, but we have not printed any object. So if I want to print an object, then that object will definitely call this toString function. So here I have defined this toString function that will be automatically invoked whenever this object will be printed. So this toString function is redefined in my code, and I have written one class whose name is myClass. Inside this I have written public string toString, and then inside that I have written return hello. So when I will try to print this object ob1, that will call this toString method, and this hello will be printed instead of the content of the objects. Then comes caret. Suppose hello is my string and I want to check what is the character at position 1. So in case of hello, age is at position 0 because the first position is indexed by 0. So position 1 contains E. So char at 1, that means from this string at position 1, E is there, E will be the output. Then comes getChars. GetChars is another method of string class. Suppose I have a string S12 which is I like Java. Now this is the string I like Java whose starting index is 0. Now if I want to take some characters from this string and I want to keep those characters in an array, then first I have to declare one array, and then extracting some characters from this, I can keep those characters separately, that means in separate cells in the array. So I have written char buff1 first bracket open, third bracket open close. That means it is an array whose name is buff1. And it is created in this way, equal to new char within third bracket 5. That means this array's length is 5. Then from S12 I am extracting some characters. So S12 dot getChars. Then inside bracket I have written 3 comma 8 comma buff1 comma 0. What are the meanings of these parameters? 3 means from S12, because I am extracting the characters from S12, so we will talk about S12. From S12, the start index is 3. That means if this is S12, start index 3 means this is index 0, then the space is index 1, then L is index 2, and then I is index 3. So from starting from the index 3, then index 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. I am again showing it, index 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. L will not come, only this portion, this space, and this J. The space is also there. These portions will come to the array. Now starting from index 3, we have to go before 8. That's why here 3 and 8 are mentioned. So this is the starting position, and before 8 we have to stop. And those characters will be contained in buff1 array, and starting from buff1's position number 0. So in buff1 from position number 0, those elements will be stored. E, K, that means I, K, E, then space, then capital J. Now, if the size of buff1 is more than 5, suppose the size of buff1 is 10 and I specify here instead of 0 I specify 5, then buff1's position number 5 will contain I. So here this portion, that is this parameter, is actually indexing the starting position, means from where in buff1 array all the characters extracted from S12 will be stored. Then I am creating another array whose size is 10, and then in that array's name is buff2. At 0 position, means at 0 index, I am keeping x, small x. So what will happen in buff2? The size is 10, so several cells are also there. That means one more cell is there. This is 0 index, then next index is 1. After that, the next index is 2, then index 3, index 4, then index 5, index 6, index 7, index 8, and then index 9. No, we don't need this because size 10 means 0 to 9. 0 to 9 means size is 10. So this will be the array for buff2, and at index 0 x will be placed because we have written here buff2 at index 0 x is there. Then I am extracting characters using getChars function from S12 3 to 8. That means the same string, that is IKE space J. These characters will be extracted from S12, and then here it is written buff2. That means it will be inserted to the array buff2 from index number 5. That's why here from index number 5 this IKE then space J is inserted. Then comes another method, that is toChar array, where if we want to convert a string to an array, then we have to use this toChar array. This will convert the whole string to a full set of character arrays. In the previous function, we were extracting some characters, but now by using toChar array, we can extract all the characters from a string and we can insert that to a character array. So first I have created one character array whose name is buff3, and then s12.toChar array. This is used. So S12's all the characters, that is I like Java, that is coming to buff3 in this way. I then space like then space Java. Buff3, size of buff3 is not mentioned here because it will be created accordingly, means how many characters are there in this array, accordingly the array size will be determined. So no need to specify the size. Then comes some functions or some methods like equals, ignore case, and equal to. So for this we have taken 3 strings. One is hello, written in all lower cases. Another is hi. This is also in lowercase, but this is not hello. And another string is hello, which is written in all upper cases. So S13, S14 and S15 are these 3 strings. And now I am creating one more string using S13. So S16 will also contain hello. Now when I check whether S13 and S16 are equal or not, by using this equals function, I have to write S13 dot equals S16, then it will return us true, because whatever is the content of S13, the same is the content of S16. Then I am writing S13 dot equals ignore case S15. That means S13 and S15 are compared. S13 and S15 are compared, but their case is ignored. That means whether they are in lowercase or uppercase, that will not be considered. Only if this is H, this is also H. If I do not consider whether it is in lowercase or uppercase, then this is also H. This is E, this is also E. In this way, these two strings will be compared. So if we ignore ignore the case, then equals ignore case will again return true, because both S13 and S15 are containing hello. Only their case is different. One is in lowercase and another is in uppercase. So as we are not considering the case, then these two strings are totally same. Then we are checking whether S13 and S15 are okay, that is already done. S13 and S16 are equal sign, means using this sign 2 equal to, we are checking if these two are equal or not. This 2 equal to is different from this equals function. This equals function is actually checking the content of S3 and S13 and S16. And here see S13 is also containing hello and S16 is also containing hello, because S16 is created using S13. So S13 and S16 both are having the same content, both are hello. That's why when I have written S13 dot equals S16, then it's returning true, because it is comparing the content of S13 and S16. But when I am writing S13 equal to S16 or not, then it is returning false, because now they are comparing the location of S13 and S16. Our memory location is pointed by S13. Another memory location is pointed by S16. That's why this is giving false. Though both the locations are having same hello, but still they are different in respect to memory location. That's why it is giving false. Then comes region match. Region match is another function. Suppose I have a string S17 hello object oriented programming and another string oriented. Now I want to check whether this region, this is not a single character. That's why this can be called as a region. This region is present inside the string or not. If I want to check that, so I am calling region matches function with respect to S17 and then 6, S18, 0, 4. This is being passed as the parameter. So from this we can understand that the comparison is between S17 and S18. So I am showing you this. S17 is containing hello object oriented programming and S18 is containing oriented. Now when I am calling this function region matches, then I am passing some more parameters, that is 6. 6 means from S17 we have to start from index number 6. So this is index 0, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, then space is 5. So 6 is actually this O of object. This is index number 6, this O. So we have to start from this location and then we have to search S18 whether S18 is present or not. And this 0 and 4 indicates I have to start from S18's 0, index number 0, and I have to consider 4 characters. So S18's 0 index is this, and if I consider 4 characters, then that is this one. So starting from this, I have to check whether these two are matched or not. So O, B, J, E, these 4 characters are matched with O, R, I, E. These two are not same, that's why this will return false. Now if I consider this one where 13, S, 18, 0, 4, these are passed. In that case, 13 means this is the starting index of S17. So starting index of S17 means this is position number 6. Then if I count, then this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then this O is coming as 13, position number or index number 13. So I have to start from this. In the second case, I have to start from that position where oriented O is present, and then I will check 4 characters. So now these 4 characters are ORIE and S18 is also having ORIE. So in this case it will return true. Then comes starts with and ends with, these two functions or these two methods. Suppose consider a string foobar, and I want to check whether this string ends with bar or not. So I have to use this string, then dot, then ends with function, and between the first bracket open close I am writing bar. So as foo bar is ending with bar, so it will return true. Another method is starts with. So if I want to check whether foo bar is starting with foo or not, then I have to write this starts with and then foo. Between this first bracket open close, within double quote I have to write foo. And this is also true because foo bar string starts with FOO. Then suppose I want I want to use this starts with function, but not from the beginning. I want from a particular index it should be started, and that's why I have mentioned 3 here. Then what will happen? Then I am using starts with function, but the searching will start from index number 3. So this is index 0, this is 1, and this is 2, and then index number 3 is B. So from starting from this index, it will check whether it starts with bar or not. So starting from this index, it is starting with bar. So it will be true. Then comes compare to. Compare to means two strings will be compared element wise. That is one by one, all the characters will be compared. At which position two characters will be different, in that position the difference between the ASCII value of those two unmatched characters will be returned. So if I consider S13 and S15 here in this compare to method, then what will happen? So let's check what is S13. S13 means it is hello. In S15 is, this is also hello, but they are of different cases. So at the first position, this H and this capital H will be different, and the difference of their ASCII value will be returned. So that is 32. We know that all the upper cases have less 32 value than the lower cases. So it will be 32. If I change the code like this, means if I change the content of S15 like this, then what will happen? S13's first character is H, S15's first character is also small h. So this is a match. So it will go move to the second position, and in the second position here small e is present and here capital E is present. So the difference between their ASCII value will be returned. Now we are coming to the next function. Compared to ignore case, these methods are also there. So first I am taking one string ss1 which is hello, ss2 which is also hello but in uppercase, and then ss1 dot compare to ss2, that we have already seen that it will give the difference of ASCII value of the unmatched character. So as ss1 and ss2 is getting one unmatched at the first position, then the ASCII values difference of small h and capital H will be returned, that is 32 will be returned. But if I write compare to ignore case, then I am ignoring the case. In that case, capital H and small h both are actually same. And in that case, it will not return the difference of ASCII value because those are same. Then comes index of and last index of. Suppose I am considering one string ss3, which is this is a Java program, and I want the index of a. That is ss3 is containing this. I want the index of a here. So it will start searching a from the beginning, and whenever it will get this a, the index of a will be returned. So in this case, this is index 0, this is 1, 2, 3, then space is 4, then 5, then 6, then again space is 7, then a is at position 8. So index of a will be 8, and that will be returned. This index matches with this a. So 8 will be returned. See here, int a equal to ss3 dot index of a. So the value will be stored in a, and when I am printing a, then 8 is printed. Then again I am using last index of. I am checking what is the last index of a, small a. So if I go here, then see the last a is occurring in this place. So what will be the index of that? After 8, this is a space, that is 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, then space 14, then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. So this A is having index number 20. So 20 will be returned. This 20 is the index of this A. 20 will be returned, and here I am getting 20. Then again, this is a variety of index of function where I have passed two parameters. One is A and another is 10. What happens for this? Index of function or index of method will search the index of small a starting from 10. Starting from 10 means this is position 8, then position 9, then 10. So j is having position number 10. If j is having position number 10, so index of will start from this position. From this j, and then it will search for a. So after this a is present here, its index is 11, so that will be returned. So 11 will be the output. And if we use this last index of also like that, so I am searching a starting from 19 in backward direction. Then what will happen? 19 position number means this R, because a is 20. So position number 19 means this R. R is having position number 19. So starting from this R, the last index of function will search backward. So first it is getting R, then G, both are not A, then O, this is also not A, R, P, all these are not A, and here it will get this A. And the position of this A will be returned. This A's position is, this is 11, so this is 12, 13, 14. So position number of A here is 14. This index 14 will be returned. Ten, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, this is 13. This is 10, J is 10, then A is 11, then V is 12, and then this A is 13. So this 13 will be returned. Then comes index of and last index of with substring. So far what we have done, that is index of a particular character inside a string or last index of a particular character inside a string. But now what we will do is index of and last index of a substring. So my string is SS4 now, and here I have written this is a Java program, comma, a code of Java, this string. So this string is my SS4. Now index of Java, that means I am searching this Java from this string. So what will happen? It's very simple. Here it will find Java. So counting from the beginning, 0 in index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At position 10, it is getting Java. So it will return index number 10. So this J is having index number 10, and only not J, here Java is present. So from the first index, it will be returned. So 10 is returned. Then last index of Java, that is also in the same manner. So I have to start from the end, and at the end as Java is there, so the index of this J will be returned. Then substring. Suppose I want a substring of SS4. So I have to write SS4 dot substring, then 2, 7. Start index and end index. So from SS4 index 2, that is 0, 1, 2. This I is at index 2. Index 2, then index 3, then index 4, then index 5, then index 6, and then space index 7. So this will be returned. Is space is. I will ask one question about this substring, whether it is taking up to 7 or before 7, that you have to check from book, and then you have to post the answer in Google Classroom. Then concat. This is also a concat method. Using plus operator we can concat two strings, or using this concat method also we can concat two strings. So SS1 and this string Java is being concatenated by this concat method. SS1 is, we know, hello, and this Java, so it comes as hello Java. Then replacing one character with another character. So if I want to replace the else of SS1, in SS1 two else are there, in hello two L are present, so I am replacing those L by character P. Then this L will be P, so HEPPO. That will be the output. Then trimming. Suppose I have the string S7 like this, where within double quote hello is written, but in the left side and right side some spaces are there. So if I trim, I use trim function, then these blank spaces will be removed, and I will get only hello with no space at the right or at the left. Then if we want to convert a string to uppercase, means all the characters will be converted to uppercase. If it is already in uppercase, then it will not be converted. But if it is in lowercase, then those characters will be converted to uppercase. And this is to lowercase, just the reverse. That means if a string contains some uppercases, then all those will be converted to lowercase. So if SS1 is applied to uppercase, as SS1 is hello, then it will be converted to uppercases, that is capital H, capital E, capital L, capital L, O, capital O. And SS2 is hello in small letters, so it will be small h, small e, small l, small l, small o. So these are all about string methods in Java.